Hey guys, it's Evan here and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing off for you guys my RPC Paint Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, which is created by, like I said, the RPC studio. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on into this. So first off, before I get into really showing this thing to you guys, I want to make two little disclaimers. First, I did not buy this directly from the RPC studio. I actually bought this secondhand, so I cannot really speak to the delivery and you know the purchase to actually having the suit time period. I'm not able to speak about that just because it didn't come directly from RPC to me. And second disclaimer, because I did buy this secondhand, this suit does not fit perfectly to my measurements. It still fits me pretty well, but there are a few spots where it doesn't fit me 100% exact, so I just want you guys to take that into consideration when I'm showing this thing off to you guys. Alright, well here it is. This is the full layout, everything I use with this suit. As you can see, I've included the suit itself, the Webshooters, as well as the TJack Faceshell and lenses I use with this suit. First thing that you will notice, this suit is a little bit darker than the actual movie suit. And originally when I saw this, I was kind of like, you know what, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about that. But then I really noticed that the colors do pop quite well when you are in more direct sunlight, not in like indoor lighting right now with the crappy lighting in my room. So I will actually be going in this video showing you guys how this suit looks when I'm outside, when I'm in the full costume, how that whole thing looks. So then the next thing we're going to get into, which is actually one of the biggest parts of controversy about this suit and the way RPC has made it, is the way that the red is done. Instead of doing a kind of black, faint brick pattern on the red, just like the movie suit, they decided to go with a very similar screen printing to what they did with their blue, which was screen printing this shiny texture, brick pattern texture, onto all of the red of the suit. Me personally, I never really liked this just because in photos it does kind of make the red shine as well as the blue, when with the movie suit the whole thing was the blue shines rather than the red, which is just kind of a flat red color. But I did kind of warm up to it, and because this is kind of an intermediate suit between one of my older Amazing Spider-Man 2 suits and getting my full-on screen-accurate suit, you know what, I figured this is good for a stand-in for the time being. As you can see here, the front spider is screen-printed on, which is great. You don't have to worry about anything peeling off. It really makes it stand out quite well on the suit itself. Of course, like all RPC suits that use the Raimi base, there is the weird little chest bump thing that is a product of using the Raimi pattern. Personally, I would have liked if they actually used a more accurate to the movie pattern. However, the fact that the seam lines in this thing are actually stitched in, just like the actual movie suit, is a big bump up in quality, but it is still the Raimi base for the costume. As you can see here, there is an attached mask. I am not the biggest fan of attached masks myself, but it does give that cool seamless look that the movie costume has. Here you can see the eye holes that RPC cuts in with every suit that they make, as well as there is a back, there's a zipper for the mask which goes down the back of the mask. Give me 1 second, I can show this to you guys. So here's how it looks when it's open. Zipper starts up here and then zips down to the back of the neck. And as you can see now, this gives a good chance to show off the fact that this is on actual red and blue fabric. It is not dye subbed onto white spandex. It is actually red and blue fabric, which makes it look amazing. There is no whiting out whatsoever. Does make it a little more of a warm costume than a normal dye sub, but you know what? Actual fabric will always beat dye subbed fabric, in my opinion. Now, flipping the suit over onto its back, you can see the red back spider, which is screen printed on. The thing I love about this is it does actually go over the seam line that goes down the back, so it kind of does hide the fact that there is a full line or seam line down there. You can see they actually did do the accurate seam lines to the movie, which these seam lines here that go by the back spider on both the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and Amazing Spider-Man 2 suits, I feel to be pretty significant design for those costumes. The seam lines also go down the legs, like I showed you before. And yeah, that is pretty much the back of the suit. Pretty standard back of a Spidey suit. And now I've gone ahead and unzipped the U-zip. You can kind of get an idea of how this works. Sort of similar to how they do a lot of movie suits. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit did not have a U-zip, actually. That one actually had a zipper that went all the way around the belt so that the top and bottom halves were actually separate on that suit. But for the sake of ease with the way RPC does their suits, they have done just a standard U-zip, which is used for both the Raimi and Homecoming versions of the suit, as well as the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit. So the majority of movie Spider-Man costumes have used the U-zipper for entry. Again, you can see here is the red and blue fabric from the inside.
absolutely beautiful. It's just, like I said before, guys, colored fabric, it's amazing when it's used on Spider-Man suits. So the way the U-zipper works, goes down, across the belt. There are actually 2 zippers, so this one goes to there, and then the other one opposite goes to there. One of the things I have noticed about these screen printed costumes and the fact that red and blue fabric is used separately and then sewn together rather than it being one flat piece of white spandex is it's actually a bit difficult to get the zipper past the point where the red and blue fabric meet. You just got to be careful, guys. Kind of take your time. You have to go back and go down a little bit. It's just, it's the way that that the suit's made. And it has taught me why it does take the actors so long to get into their costumes, because these things can be pretty hard to zip down. Here we have the wrist zippers on the suit, which I absolutely am a huge fan of wrist zippers. They allow easier access into your costume, so you can kind of zip up the zippers using your actual hands, not having to use the actual, you know, gloved fingers. Also makes it so that if you have to access your phone or if you want to eat something, you are not going to worry about getting your hands of your suit dirty. You can use your actual physical hands to use your phone or eat something or whatever you want to do. Next, we have my amazing Spider-Man 2 web shooters, which I've had for quite a long time. They were originally created by Jim Pinkstaff. I am not sure if he still makes these anymore, but they are a great addition to this suit because of the fact that these are actually shiny. They match the suit perfectly, both in color and the shininess of the red. So I feel like these web shooters really do complement the way that RPC made the shiny red on their suit. Alright, coming down to the feet of the suit, we have the Kung Fu shoes, which are an option from RPC. You get this for free with every costume. I believe it's free anyways. Which is a full Kung Fu shoe glued into the costume. It is awesome. I love the fact that they do this. The Kung Fu shoes are extremely comfortable, way better than just having a flat sole, because you are wearing then a full shoe inside this suit. And of course the face shell that I use with this, my amazing Spider-Man 2 shell created by TJack. Not going to go into huge detail with this. I do have an older video on this channel showing off this suit. It is magnetic lenses, so you know, you wear your face shell, then you put the mask over that, and then you attach the lenses onto it right then and there, and God, it's been so many years, but I absolutely still love this face shell. Alright guys, so that is the look of the costume just laying flat by itself. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw this thing on, and you guys are going to get a few shots of me outside in this costume, so you can see it in direct sunlight, see me in a couple of poses, and yeah, let's go ahead and show this baby off. Alright guys, so here it is. Here's the full costume all out in daylight. As you can see, the colors really do pop much better when you're outside, kind of in more direct sunlight, than it is when I'm in my room. If you see right here, I do have the web shooters, which, as I've said before, match perfectly with the suit. They are magnetized. There's a little wristband that I wear underneath the suit, and that just pops on right there, so you don't have to worry about gluing or anything. So now what we're going to do is just kind of go around the suit. I might strike a couple poses, and you can see how this thing looks. Hope you guys enjoyed those images. We had a pretty fun time shooting it, and it was interesting because I haven't been in a Spidey costume in quite some time, honestly, so doing that felt a little bit weird. I'm hoping to get more used to it once again, as I am trying to get back into doing more heavier Spidey cosplaying. And if you like the look of this suit, go ahead guys, head on over to the RPC.studio, I believe that's their website. I'm leaving a link down in the description below. They don't just have this amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, they have all kinds of other costumes. They also have their RPC Paint Homecoming suit, which I will be showing off in a future video. They have, you know, pretty much any costume you want, and if they don't have your pattern, but you have a pattern that you want, you can get that sewn from them. And honestly guys, RPC is some amazing quality. There's a reason so many people rave about them and love their work. But anyways guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. It feels so great to be back into doing this YouTube thing. Have more videos for you guys coming in the future, trying to release one video every week from here on out.
We'll see how that goes, and I will hopefully try to stick to that schedule for you guys. I have a huge backlog of stuff I'm going to be bringing you guys. Anyways, guys, remember to comment, thumbs up this video if you liked it, thumbs it down if you don't. Remember to check me out on my other social media sites. The main ones I use today are Twitter, which is just my name, @EvanYung, and then my Instagram, which is @VigilanteCosplay. Both of those links down in the description below. Anyways, guys, with that, so great seeing you guys again, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.
No, now it is.
Oh. Will you help me with this U-zipper, please?
Yes.